Hi everybody! It's time for another math game. So these math games are designed to give you some practice with some of your math skills so that you get really quick with recognizing numbers and really quick with some of the main kind of math skills and equations and strategies that are out there. So the game we're going to play today is called doubles. And all you're going to need is one die. That's simple, as well as a piece of paper and a pencil. And I have my funny looking pencil again. So this game will involve you making doubles. So you're gonna roll the die, find out what number it is. This I know is a 5, and if I'm not sure, I can count the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, this game was called doubles. So what do you think we're gonna do? That's right, we're going to double it. And for the practice in writing your numbers and writing your equations, you can write it down. So there I have a 5. I'm going to write 5. And then I'm going to double it. So when I double, I add another 5. So my equation will be 5 plus 5. Just like that, 5 plus 5. Now I might know that answer just because I've practiced these before, or I might want to draw it and count it out. So I can draw 5 like it is on my dice with circles. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can add another 5 and draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And then I can count the circles to get my answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I know that's 5, so I can count on to see how many more this is. So I know 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 plus 5 equals 10 circles. Equals 10. And I can write that up here with my equation as well. You don't have to draw circles like that. If it's easier for you to draw tallies, you could also do that. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could draw tallies like that to see 5 and 5 is 10. Or maybe I want to draw my circles in a different way. Maybe I want to draw them all in a line. So maybe I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I want to draw my circles like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to get 10. It really doesn't matter how you draw it or what way you look at it, but you just want to make sure that you're getting to the right answer. So there's lots of different ways to do it, and you can even challenge yourself to try doing multiple different patterns and multiple different ways to try and just experiment with different methods and see what works best for you. The other thing I can do is I know that I'm doubling this. So if I start getting good at it, maybe I go 5, and then I count on, I know I'm going to count this again. So I go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's another way that I can double it and get to 10. So once you've written your equation and you've drawn your picture, you can roll again. I rolled pretty far. I got a 3. So again, on my paper, I'm going to write 3, and now I'm doubling it. So I write 3 plus another 3 equals. So my equation will say 3 plus 3. And I can use any of those methods again. I can draw the circles to look like the die. I can draw circles in a straight line or maybe an up and down line. I can use my tallies, or I can use the method of the dots. So I know this is 3, and then I'm going to go 4, 5, 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. So you want to keep practicing this game and play it lots and lots for as long as you can. Practice writing in the numbers and writing down the equation. Practice drawing the pictures, and just start to get so good that when you see a 3, you know it's 3, and you know 3 plus 3 is 6. It'll just start to be that quick where you can remember your doubles right off of memory, and you don't have to do as much drawing and counting anymore. So you can remember that your die goes up to 6 dots. So you're counting doubles up to 6 plus 6. Keep on practicing, and then we'll look at a way to make this a little bit tougher when you get good at it. So now you're getting pretty good at this doubles game. You're rolling one of your die, and you're able to double all those different numbers pretty much right off the top of your head. You're just getting quick, and it's flowing really smoothly, and you're looking for more of a challenge. Well, what I would recommend is adding in 2. So you have a pair of dice. Now what you're going to do is you're going to roll both of them. Shake them up, give them a good roll, and you're going to see 2 numbers. So the challenge here is to add these 2 numbers up and then double the answer. Sounds a little bit tricky, but I know you guys can do it. So we're gonna write it down just the same as we did before, so we get practice writing our numbers and we get practice writing out equations. So I like to use the count on method because I find it works the fastest. So here I have 6, and then I'm going to add another 3. When you start doing this a lot and you get really good at it, you might know that that answer is 9 just by looking at the dots. But until you get there, let's practice by counting them. So 6 is the bigger number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to start with 6, and then I'm going to count on 7, 8, 9. So I know that I have 9. So the first thing I can do is write this equation as 6 plus 3. Okay, so 6, and then I'm going to add 3 more. And I counted those dots to get 9. You could draw tallies, you could draw circles on your page, you could do any number of different things to help you get to the answer of 9. So 6 plus 3 equals 9. When I did it, I just used counting these dots. Now remember, this game is still doubles. So we're going to double that answer. 6 plus 3 is 9, and we're going to double the 9. So to double it, you're going to go 9 plus 9. So I'm going to write that down on the next line. 9 plus 9. Just like that. Now some of these numbers, because you have 2 die, are going to get a little bit bigger. So you might want to make sure that you're drawing a picture or using your tallies to help you figure it out. So 9, I think I'm going to use a tally. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to put 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I did my 9, and then I continued my next 9 onto the same tally mark. So now I can count by my groups of 5, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 9 plus 9 equals 18. I could also do the same thing by using circles. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could draw my circles like that, and now I could count them all. So I know this is 9, and then I can count on the next ones. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I still get 9 plus 9 equals 18. Okay? And then you're ready to roll again and do the same thing. So roll your die. You're going to add the two dice together. So I know that this is 6 and this is 2. So I'm going to add 6 plus 2, and then I'm going to double that answer. So I'll show you again. Sometimes I like to draw a line across my page like that, just to show where my next equation is going to start, and that way I don't get confused with my tallies or my circles on my pictures. So here I have 6 and 2. So we're gonna go 6 plus 2. So I'm going to use the count on method again. I'm going to start with 6, and then I'm going to count on my next 2. 6, 7, 8. So I know 6 plus 2 is a total of 8. Again, you could draw tallies or circles to help you figure that out, but I find it's fastest just to count the circles that are on my dice. And now the game is doubles. So I'm going to double that answer, and I'm going to double my 8. So that is 8 plus 8. So I might have practiced this a lot, and maybe I just happen to know what 8 plus 8 is, and I can write it down if I'm pretty sure. But I might still want to draw a picture to check my answer, and maybe I don't know 8 by 8 off by heart yet. So maybe I'm going to draw a picture to figure it out. So I can use tallies, I can use circles. If you don't want to draw circles, remember you could draw squares or triangles or flowers, anything that you wish. So I'm going to draw, let's see, 8 and 8. I'm going to draw circles. So I'm going to make my 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 circles plus 8 more circles. So I know that's 8, and then I'll count on the next 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 8 plus 8 equals 16. 8 plus 8 equals 16. So you can use lots of different methods to show all of your answers as you work through them. And just keep on rolling the dice and keep on practicing. And you'll get better and better and better at your equations and making your doubles. Have a good one.